Imagine you're playing white in this position. It's equal material, but your knight is being pinned, and all of white's pieces seems to be on the dark squares, ready to be attacked by the bishop. If you play something normal like king g2, it's not going to work because black sacrifices the rook with rook f2, king f2, bishop e6, and white is lost. So how can we save the knight and all these pieces from black's rook and bishop? The first move is king g3, unpinning the knight. Now, if black plays bishop b6, curing the rook, we have an intermediate move, either rook h5 check, rook h2, or even better, knight d3. And this position is a draw. But wait, black can change up the move order and first sacrifice the rook. Remember, we can't take because bishop b6 is game over for white. So how can we regain the material balance here? We have to find a way to remove the rook from the pinning square with forcing moves. Rook d5 doesn't work because the bishop protects the rook, and even if you try to get a check to force the king to go to g6, it doesn't work because black avoids it by going to g8, and white is losing. So what other forcing moves do we have at our disposal? Rook h5 check. If the king moves anywhere to g8 or g7, we can take the rook, but black plays king g6, counterattacking our rook. We still don't have enough time to take black's rook. But the king being on g6 gives white an additional idea. Rook d5. Attacking the bishop has to go to b6, protecting the rook, but now we see the king and the bishop are lined up. So white plays rook d6 check. The draw seems to be in white's grasp, but black has one last trick. King f5. White sacrifices the rook for the bishop, and if black took the rook, this is an easy draw because our king can easily catch the pawn. But black plays the intermediate rook f3. What would you do here? If you said it was king takes rook, it's actually a blunder, believe it or not. Pawn takes rook, and this is opposition. We are going to lose because after the king races to b3, we had to give up those key squares, and this pawn will inevitably promote. So we need this position to be black's move. So can you see the only drawing move here? It's king g2, a paradoxical move that gives the tempo back to black. Black takes, king f3, and this is opposition, and it's a draw.